Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's installment of Trigger Kiss, still along Yamato's route, and we apparently have met a new club member here who burst into the room while we were changing. So, hopefully this isn't going to be too awkward of an introduction. Let's see how it goes. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Yo bro, I finished cleaning up. Excuse me? Huh? Sorry, I had the wrong room. But wait, this is the Superpower Club, isn't it? Which means, are you a member too? Yeah. Oh, so you are. I thought that Azuma and Yamato were the only other members. That's awesome! This is my first time in a club with a female upperclassman. I'll be in your care. I see. It's nice to meet you. I had to choose the middle one. There we go. I'm sort of in the middle of changing right now. Could you please go outside? Sorry. I'll be taking my leave. The boy closes the door in a hurry at my demand and leaves. That was a surprise. Well, we're lucky that, we weren't any less clothed than we were when he burst in. What was with that boy? Guessing by how he acted, I'd say he was a first year. And just why was he shirtless? Well, he kind of looked like he had been cleaning a pool or something. After that, having finished changing, I'm sitting face to face with a boy in a uniform. So sorry for earlier. It's nice to meet you. My name is Yamato Benri. Let's see here. Yamato Benri. A first year at Akizuki High, he's a rare case of acquired superpowers. The particulars of said powers are yet to be discovered. He's staying at the school dormitories, but he was in the hospital until recently. He used to play baseball in school and watches games as a hobby. Same here. My name is Sendo Futaba. I hope we get along. Guess he really is a first year. Either way, this guy isn't shying away from things in the least. By the way, Banri, just why were you missing your top before? Oh, that. I thought it would get in the way of cleaning, so I took it off. Just a bit ago, I'd taken the lockers outside to spray them down. If I had my uniform on, it'd get all wet. Oh, I see now. But Banri, why were you cleaning up the room in the first place? Did Azuma and Yamato leave you with... No, I just did it on my own. Oh, that's all? You should have waited for all of us to get here. They probably would have made him clean it by himself anyway. It's fine. After all, it's the lowest ranked first year's job to get this sort of work done. Oh, he just generally accepts it that it's like initiation. It's natural for me to do it on my own. I see. So, can I make the assumption you're part of the Superpower Club? I am. You are too, right? Yes, but my superpowers awoke not too long ago. So, I don't know too much about my superpowers. What? So, you're an acquired case of superpowers? That's right. I knew that those types were out there in the world, but this is my first time having one right in front of me. I've heard that acquired cases are very rare. I'm a bit curious. Hey, what did it feel like when you got your superpowers? It wasn't really anything big, you know. I just got a bit of a fever, and my body stayed heavy even when my temperature fell. Yeah, it was like I caught a flu. And when I got it checked out, they found that my body had become a superhuman's. Isn't it strange? Who'd have thought that a new organ for superpowers would show up where there was nothing before? Huh, so that's what it's like. But you got your powers a few months back, didn't you? Why didn't you participate in the club until now? I would have if I could have. The truth is, I was in the hospital for a long time after that. It was a big deal then. That must have been tough. You even had to be hospitalized. Yeah, because of being in hospital for so long, my school attendance barely met standards. You didn't experience the same thing, did you? Nope. I was born superhuman, so... Wow, there's a lot of differences between superhumans depending on if it's acquired or not, huh? That's right. By the way, what kind of superpowers do you have? Actually, I don't know yet. Apparently, you can't know the person's power just through tests, so... Oh yeah, that's right. It looks like you're all here. So, why hasn't he, been trying to awaken his superpowers by himself before he came here? And why did we recruit him if he can't use his superpowers yet? Why was he recruited? Oh, Yamato, good morning! You don't need to shout. Gotcha! Listen. Just, what were you doing until now, Yamato? I wasn't goofing off or anything. I went to restock on some sporting equipment at the store across from the station. Also, seeing as how you two are already here, I'm guessing that you've already introduced yourselves. Oh yeah, though not much beyond that. I see, that's good. I should have told you about Banri beforehand, but there wasn't much time. Actually, he was invited to join by Azuma. Yep, he did. He even went out of his way to come visit me at the hospital. I really should have been in the first match's lineup, but I had to stay in the hospital for a little longer and couldn't make it. I'm sorry. Oh, so that's when I entered the picture. Yes, exactly it. So Banri was the player that was going to cover me for the second match on. I'll be doing my best to make up for the time I was gone. I hope we can get along. I can say the same. Yes, let's. Alright, why don't I take a look at your powers, Banri? Well, that's gonna be a little difficult. I'd like to get a good grasp on your abilities for future strategies. Gotcha! Go on ahead! Wait, come to think of it, why isn't Azuma here? Oh, that. Azuma fell ill all of a sudden after school. He's in the infirmary. I hope it's nothing serious. Fell ill? Did Azuma catch a cold or something? I couldn't have. The reason why he says that is because they say in Japan that idiots can't catch colds. That's a pretty popular saying. Well, that's true. After that, we all went promptly to the field. So, how are you supposed to call on your powers? Well, you kind of go like this, and imagining that, after that it ends up like that. Yeah, that sounds really helpful, Futaba. You sort of go for it, and then in a flash. That's how. Got it. I'll give it a go then. After that, Banri forms a fist and closes his eyes. He looks to be concentrating. It's then he inhales deeply and... Banri's really putting his lungs into it. Could he have called on his powers? I think the wind started to pick up a little. Come on, Banri, you can do it! The trees, too, are howling as they write in response to Banri's calls. But... Huh? Nothing happened. Looks like it. How embarrassing. Poor Banri. Banri breaks his stance and jogs over with an embarrassed look on his face. What did you two do when you first activated your powers? For me, it was an accident when I was playing with a dog as a child. In my case, my acceleration activated all of a sudden when I was running. Huh. So, I'll have to wait until my powers activate of their own accord then? Well, that's... Just try whatever you like for now. He's right. You can just try some poses you're used to, or calling out. I see. I'll try the call I always did during baseball in middle school then. I'm ready. Bring it on. Yeah, like that. Keep that up. Oh, evening already. However, even after trying a variety of methods, Banri's power didn't activate even once. I'm sorry. I just can't seem to get a good grip on how to activate them. It's not your fault. Yamato and I weren't able to give you the proper advice either, so... It'd be great if we could find someone to coach you. Come to think of it, isn't there some kind of advisor for this club? We can ask them too. No good. Our club's advisor is just your average human being. No powers to speak of. What's more, the teacher isn't particularly invested in what we do. If it's not something that's being put down on paper, I wouldn't count on them for it. Is that right? But if Banri still can't use his powers, it'll just be us and Azuma again in the next match. What? I'm going too? I thought I would have some time to kick back. Sorry, Sendo. This is all my fault. Well, Azuma will get you some kind of sweet treat. You'll just have to make do with that. You mean I get candy for going? Yeah. Man, you're a great help to us being here. Huh, jeez. I guess I've got no choice. And it's during this lull in time that it happens. Huh? Isn't that Azuma by the gate entrance? Oh, you're right. Poor Azuma, he looks pretty unsteady there as he's wobbling around. Drawn by Banri's voice, Azuma turns around and approaches us on unsteady feet. I don't think you should be walking, Azuma. Normally, Azuma is filled with energy to the point of annoyance, but this time he looks dejected. Something's not right here. Hey guys, sorry for being late. Oh, so you were starting out today, huh? Yes, I was let out of the hospital. I'm looking forward to being part of the club. Good for you, Banri, that's the energy. And you seem to have cheered Azuma up some. I hope he's going to be alright. Oh man, is it going to be Azuma is going to get too sick to be in the next thing and we're going to be forced to use Banri and maybe his powers will awaken during the next match? That's my prediction for the next match. I don't know if that's going to be the next episode, but I think that's what's going to happen. Well, it was nice getting to know our new member of the club. Now I think Mikado is the last one to join, so I can't wait till he actually joins. I guess he hasn't even been recruited yet, but I can't wait for him to come in. At least we got to see him once. Well, anyway, I hope to see you in my future videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.